In the main event of UFC Rio, Charles Oliveira took the first round against Gamrot, and he controlled things on the ground. And in the second round, he was able to get the submission victory with 2:13 left in the round. Davison Figueiredo took the first couple rounds en route to a split decision victory over Montel Jackson. Joel Alvarez wins a unanimous decision over Vicente Luque, a successful debut at 170. Mario Pinto gets the second round stoppage victory over Jonata Diniz. Pinto's a good striker, but it was a smart strategy to just take down Diniz and work him on the ground because Jonata Diniz has no takedown defense, no ability to get back up when taken down, no ground game. So it was a good strategy. It took him down and it paid off in round 2 where he got the TKO stoppage. He remains undefeated, 11-0. 7 of those are TKOs or KOs. Con Offley gets the first round submission victory over Ricardo Ramos with just under 2 minutes left in the first round. Michael Aswell stopped Lucas Almeida in the first round. Lucas Almeida fought with a broken right hand. He did not throw that right hand one time in the fight. That's his main weapon. You would have thought that the commission might not allow him to fight, seeing that he had a broken hand, but they did. You think the UFC might not allow him to fight because he had a broken hand, but they did let him to fight, and he lost. Predictably, he lost. And that's why when everybody saw that broken hand at the weigh-ins, they all started betting on Michael Aswell, and he won. Jafal Filio gets the first round Kimura victory over Clayton Carpenter. Vitor Petrino is victorious. He knocks out Thomas Peterson in the third round. It was an uppercut followed by a left hook, and that's all she wrote. A couple super necessary shots afterwards, and that's the victory. Third round knockout for Vitor Petrino in the heavyweight division.
I'm going to promise something to everyone here. I don't know how it's going to happen, how many fights it's going to take, or the path I'm going to have to take, but I'm going to be the champion in this division. I'm making a promise here tonight to everyone here. I look forward to seeing the...
Bia Mesquita almost got the finish at the end of the first round. Alexeva was saved by the bell, but she wasn't saved in round 2. Mesquita got the back and got the rear naked choke victory with 2:47 left in the round. She used her World Championship BJJ skills there and remains undefeated. Lucas Rocha wins the unanimous decision over Stuart Nickel. He outstruck him in every round and outstruck him in significant strikes around 127-59, over double the amount of significant strikes. Julia Polastri gets the third round TKO victory over Karolina Kovacevic. Lacerda was eating some ground and pound by Oliveira, but then decided to armbar him and got the second round tap-out victory via armbar.
Sadly for him, he had to have his final fight outside of his home country. So to come back, to step in front of the octagon, the king of Rio, to come back to Rio de Janeiro, to put his gloves down inside the octagon, I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bit jealous. I didn't get the same opportunity. I could not be happier for this man.
UFC 323 takes place December 6th in Las Vegas at the T-Mobile Arena. Tickets on sale on Friday, October 24th. Some people think Volk versus Murphy will be the main event, and Pantoja versus Van, the co-main event. Pantoja and Van will probably be taking place on this card, and we'll see what the main event will be. Actually, Michael Aswell, in his post-fight speech after his fight with Lucas Almeida, confirmed that Pantoja and Van will be fighting for the flyweight title on December 6th, co-main event UFC 323. Also at UFC 323 is Chris Duncan versus Terrence McKinney. That is going to be in the lightweight division. McKinney is an extremely fast first-round finisher. Chris Duncan, very tough, solid fighter. He'll probably be the underdog again, but he always wins as an underdog. Shavkat Rakhmonov ain't going to be fighting this year. He's looking to return in January or February of next year. Guram Katataladze is signed with the Russian organization ACA. He's no longer with the UFC. He came into the UFC with some hype being Khamzat Chimaev's training partner and buddy. He had a win over Gamrot via split decision in his UFC debut, but after that he went 1-3 and no longer in the UFC. Ronda Rousey appreciates Paddy Pimblett as a fighter because not only can he fight, he's also an entertainer. He also has an interesting personality, so she appreciates that about Paddy Pimblett.
That's what I think really matters, that you can make people know who you are that don't watch fighting. And that is how you command the being an entertainer aspect. And I think a lot of the fighters today don't realize that they're also entertainers. And the one person I think that does really realize that is Paddy Pimblett. And so I really...
Laura Sanko will be working UFC 321 later this month in Abu Dhabi alongside Cormier and Anik. Joe Rogan doesn't do international pay-per-view, so he won't be in the commentary booth. Sanko will with Anik and DC. For the Jake Paul versus Gervonta Tank Davis exhibition boxing bout November 14th in Miami, it'll have one AI judge alongside 2 human judges to score the 12-round match. Jamal wants a rematch with Yuri after he lost to Yuri, and the guy that Yuri just beat, absolutely senile. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. If he called it a guy like Jan Blachowicz, that might make sense. They're close in the rankings. They both need fights. They're both former champs. Something like that would make more sense than fighting Yuri. Like, Yuri's not going to take that fight. He just beat him, and, like, he's on the cusp of another title shot. Why would he go, like, 2 steps backwards? Patricio Pitbull would like to fight Yusuf Zalal next before the end of the year. Lo Saint Kaida says that Pitbull's scared of 1 kilogram and is talking about fighting higher guys. Relax yourself. Kaida had a chance to fight Pitbull, but he blew it by missing weight by a lot. Now he wants that fight again.
Long Beach, A1 Combat tonight with the Dominator, baby. Who would have thought? Yeah, we are. Just a couple of road dogs. Tune in tonight, 7 o'clock, A1 Combat. The fights are going to be fire. UFC Fight Pass. If you're in the area, Thunder Studios in Long Beach, come in and grab some tickets and check out the live events. Dom will be there. I'm going to be there. Sage Northcutt, Song, Sumajari, quite a few other folks that are going to be watching these guys hit it off. So, see you soon.
What's up, everybody? Big fight week coming up this weekend, and we're here in Las Vegas, and The Ring has a massive announcement coming soon. Make sure you're following The Ring social accounts because you do not want to miss this one. Stay tuned, everyone.
Yves Landau was supposed to take on Magomed Sharipov, but Landau will not be fighting. After reaching an agreement, Landau's team approached the PFL to renegotiate the previously agreed terms, but the PFL ain't about that life, so they replaced him with Asiel Adjoud, who will now take on Hassan Magomed Sharipov Saturday, December 13th in Lyon. Last week of Dana White's Contender Series on Tuesday, episode 10, Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Apparently, Beterbiev versus Nicholson on November 22nd has been canceled. Nicholson says that I just got word that my fight with Beterbiev was canceled. Benil Dariush thinks that Khamzat Chimaev would maul Alex Pereira. He actually prefers Pereira fighting John Jones over fighting Khamzat Chimaev.
No, I'd like to see him go fight a big fight like the John Jones fight or something. I feel like he's 38. He's maybe considering retiring. I don't want him to get mauled by Khamzat. I'm just being honest. I really don't. I want to see Pereira like ride off into the sunset with a big fight, big paycheck, and that's how I'd like to see Pereira finish his career.
So does that mean you would favor Khamzat in that fight against Pereira?
Absolutely. Oh, wow. Yeah. No, the way Khamzat wrestles is very different than the way Ankalaev wrestles. Ankalaev seems to be more of almost like a Greco style, more body locks. He doesn't really he doesn't commit so much. Khamzat completely commits. Completely turns the corner. He's able to get on your back. He's able to do so much more. Ankalaev doesn't have that kind of wrestling. Don't get me wrong, Ankalaev is a good wrestler, but not like Khamzat.
I'm telling you, this girl's a bastard, fam. I'm telling you right now, her eyes are popping out of her head. I think this dumb girl has brought in, shoving it all in a dusty, stinking ass pussy, fam. Like, mum's like,
That's what you gonna do, though, nigga. Talk beats, nigga. That's what you gonna do, though. Yeah, nigga. That's what you gonna do, though, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Yeah. What's poppin', girl? Hey, y'all right, man? Come here.